I'm starved.
She's starting to believe.
Shut the fuck up, Vegeta.
Ow. Egg.
Microwaving a hot pot.
Power of hot pockets compel thee.
The power of hot pockets?
Yes.
And none. That's alright. Welcome. It has been a week, so I might as well catch you guys back up to what you may or may not remember what you guys were doing. So last you left off, you fought some unsavory bandits that were stalking you in this strange town. You didn't kill them. Well, at least not all of them. The rest of them you knocked unconscious or ate. The rest ran away. Then you guys returned to your cart for a bit of a slight nap and light reading. And
I like drawing.
And before Itshi could do the thing they were going to do, we cut them short. Alright. Itshi, what were you going to do with things and stuff?
I wanted to ask Seviroth some questions.
So you're praying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
Let's
demon worship.
see if they hear you. Unfortunate. Alright.
Unfortunate.
Oh, she doesn't hear anything. Something is blocking her.
The fuck? I doubt it, but can I make some sort of check to determine what is?
Sure.
What kind of check? Arcana?
Arcana.
Yeah. 14.
I like all the pluses.
Why is there 3?
I don't know. Well, my friend. Seems some necromancers to block off ways to others.
I don't like that. This is a bit of a stretch, but using my special eyes, could I try to
What, thank you.
look for them?
Look for them?
Yeah, using my eyes.
Yeah.
Because since now that I know there's some magical presence that's stopping me from trying to speak to her, I assume I could potentially see it with my eyes.
Sure. While praying and delving deep into your inner self, in a way, trying to reach out to your god, you open your other eyes. But you don't see a person. You just see a miasma of things. You see ichorous tendrils and like webs almost surrounding you for a moment, and then a high-pitched laughter, and you wake back, and then it shocks you to open your eyes again.
Well, guess I'll return to the party then.
All right. Alencia, you would have seen them like, I would have said kneeling down, but they don't exactly have knees.
Right.
You just see them like, mostly
Kinda like
just
sitting-
clasp their hands together and like bowing their head, with their tail basically coiled really nicely.
Yeah. Alencia was just keeping a respectful religious distance. Religious distancing, as you will.
So, Itchi will inform the party. So, unfortunate news. I just tried to speak to my goddess. And there is something else blocking her. I could not reach her. There is some necromancy at foot here.
Biran looks at his feet.
Here specifically, or just circumstances involving your goddess?
I do not believe just her. It is all around us. A web. Maybe it's linked to the fog. But I have no idea.
Oh, speaking of the fog, Itchi, can I have you take a look at something real quick?
Alright.
He'll hold out. He pulls. You notice that he's holding 3 spoons in his hand and a whittling knife, and he has some crudely etched runes, similar to the ones that were on the hands, carved into them. I thought we could, if we're gonna be delving into this guy's abode, and we don't want those nasties following us in, I thought it'd be a good way to have like a portable version of that hand, the rune signs and all that. But I'm not the best at. I don't know the first thing about runes. I think I did all right, but could you check my work?
Alright. Can I check his work?
Yep.
If I recall, one of them looks all right.
One of them is pretty accurate. That one is the bonding of magic and nature.
This
That
sounds
one is good. The other two they're missing parts.
These are awful.
That was my first try.
Yes, and you did well with one.
All right. One.
Let me
We'll
fix this.
He hands over the spoons and the knife.
Sleight of hand checks.
Yeah. But advantage because they're basically almost done.
Well, I have advantage anyway on sleight of hand checks.
Ah.
Super advantage.
Are you fucking?
Dude, quadruple
I
advantage.
mean, one of them was still better than what I rolled.
I know.
Oh, well. Wow.
Wowie.
No, it's just it keeps telling me that I got
Damn nature magic.
not enough memory.
Alright, with a 15, you finish them up pretty well. And you just fix them so they're correct, and then you hand them back.
case we need him. Thank you.
Yeah.
He'll put his. He'll just talk at them all, and put away his knife. Then stretch.
For those that have the sight, you should also be able to see the web if you look for it.
Biran looks up, and he's like, "How do I use this sight again?" He blinks, and then he sees. He's like, "Oh shit!"
All right. Did you just say you looked up?
Yes.
Okay, you looking directly at the sky.
You look
Yeah.
directly into
This
the
is
sun.
the first time this has ever happened. All right.
What?
You look up to the sky, and you see a thin barrier. That is just 1 second. It's just in the
So this is the thing what makes light look normal. Because apparently the sun's green. Except
one
for
moment. Aha, here we go. It is in the thermosphere. There's the thin layer that you can see with this special eye, but is normally invisible whenever you look up.
Now Byron's super confused. Well, I didn't expect that.
And no, it's a web.
Koarl
So you
seeing
both
this will
see-
just look directly up,
From what I've seen, it's
questioning
like
what
we're in
he's
a
looking
bubble.
at.
A bubble.
Something like that.
Either way, I think I'll take your words for it.
Special sight.
I use my normal sight to look at whatever he's looking at, and then see that there's nothing to look at, and then look back down.
Koarl, you see the nice, beautiful sky with light clouds coming by. Itshi, are you looking up?
Oh, that's pretty.
Yes, with the special sight.
Alright. You see the same thing Biran did. A thin layer, like a thing that stretches across the, Sorry. Stretches across the thermosphere.
Yeah, that's like the most outer, like, sphere around. the
Just before the exosphere.
Yeah.
Then beyond it, just looking at the sun, you see not a orange sun, but it's green.
Why is the sun green?
I just look up. No, it's not.
Zoraya's gonna look at you for a moment. Did you say it's green?
Yes, and there's something surrounding everything.
Okay, good. It's not just me then.
Well, I mean,
There's a
I
thin
don't see it.
veil.
I don't see it.
That's actually very strange. Though... From when I took a visit to the deep core, I decided to collect some data using a clone, and I took the clone to the surface. And that was one of the results, is that the sun was green. It is in the same system and everything. But that affects things a little. Still very strange.
Can I ask a clarifying question? Is the sun actually green, or is it just in the way that we perceive it because color changes in the atmosphere?
I think it might actually be green, but something is causing it to not be here.
Then the veil.
I guess you could call it like that. Whatever it is.
Koarl, can you ask Nessie about the sun and its true color?
Okay. By the way, is Nessie going to be speaking common now since we had time to rest?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright. I'm just going to bring out the orb. I'm going to be like, excuse me? Excuse me. Why is the sun not right color?
All right.
Nessie?
Wait, what did you say? Sorry. Did you say why is the sun not regular?
Yeah.
He will. Some words will pop up after a moment. You're a little surprised because it seems to like take him a little bit, and he's like, "What do you mean not regular?"
I'm just gonna like, I'm just gonna point him up at it, like, pull it out of the bucket, just point him at the sky and be like, it's not, it's green.
Oh, that.
Yeah, why?
After a moment, you get almost like a wall of text.
I'll read it, hold on.
I'm just sitting in front of this, like, completely clueless.
You see, it explain this. A few thousand years ago, some of the predecessor elves developed a device that could benefit the Narikov completely, and it caused, when activated, it surrounded the entire planet in a thin barrier that is like allows things to pass through it. It doesn't block anything from coming out, but it allowed for heat to be trapped for longer, as well as like releasing of specific gases to make sure everything is regulated. Also, it caused a light refraction. It changed the color of things seen outside of it.
As I'm just having this explained to me, I'm just nodding along, acting like I know exactly what it means.
Dumb question. Do we know about planets and stuff like that?
Well, you understand that the different planes that some of the gods and other beings come from are other worlds. And same with, like, where the Duragar are from. It is a completely different place. So you do understand that there is different worlds and everything, but not so much about them being, like... It's a hit or miss. Depends on what... I think warlocks of the Great Old Ones will have way more knowledge of the Astral Sea and stuff, but not many people know a lot about the Astral Sea outside of those.
Would I
Dude,
know
like,
anything
that ass
more?
pigeon just landed in front of my window.
I was also gonna say, like, and also people like Biran who study the Astral Sea and things would know more about it, and he also would understand that there is stars and planets and other things, because that's how his chart works.
So, it is as I suspected. This device, this magical device, acts as a lens to make us think that the sun is orange, but it's not. In fact, it's green.
That's just not a device to a person.
Probably not intentional, but now we know the true reason, and I don't think it's related to your goddess, Itchi.
I don't think so either. Besides the benefits it had just said, is there any other?
Is Ishi's asking the ball a question?
I was asking Koarl to ask it because
Oh.
I know. Yeah.
Is there any other devices?
No, is there any other? So far it says the benefits are that it traps heat in, releases certain gases.
Oh, is there any other more benefits?
Yeah.
It changed the color of the Aetherium of the core.
Oh.
It also allows for oxygen to be plentiful, but regulated. It regulates, like, it works as, like, a better atmosphere. That can be completely regulated and everything without too much of things, but it was, like, from an older civilization that hasn't existed in a long time. But it was created with mass amounts of magic and these devices that could hold the magic and everything. But he also explains it has been so long that he doesn't remember where their locations could be, as the planets continents and everything have shifted a lot since then. So they could be in completely different locations than he remembers.
Just a nice moment I just roleplay.
Zariah will be like, oh. Maybe I should make a clone and investigate. Or at least have them go investigate. After this is all done and over with, yes?
Yeah. One last thing on my part.
Yep.
Using the special site, I wanted to look at the orb. Nessie, as he calls it.
I put it back in the book.
Okay, before Koarl puts it away, as you look at it, you see... I'm actually going to put this as an image on the map. So I actually have this ready to go. Wow.
Guys, we can't get away from the lore mines.
The lore mines.
Bro, I don't know what you're saying. It's like it's anyone else's fault. Like, dude,
Yeah, I know.
Ah.
I want my dog, please.
Look at your dog, Koarl.
I want it from you.
I'm sure as soon as that fog is cleared, we'll have plenty of time to go get them. You see this man?
Oh.
You see extremely long ears compared to elves of nowadays. Long hair, thin figure, but noble and elegant.
Oh god.
The being
Nessie's hung.
stares back at you just before the bag is closed, and then it vanishes.
Nope. Considering he was a super old elf, I doubt anything I can know about it.
I mean, you can make a history check. you do live with, like, the kingdom you're from do have elves. Like, two of the queens are,
You son of a! God damn.
I just came back. What are we doing?
I don't know anymore.
Alright, you're fine.
Yep.
Your orb is old elf. Zora starts walking. Oh yeah, that's right, Hop. I got Hop. I got him. Could just attach him to somebody.
Bro.
These
That'd
few
be me,
houses you
bro.
pass are ones with caved-in roofs. Nothing else inside. I'm pretty sure my tent is just around here.
Oh, you coming?
Yeah, hold on, my thing's fucking up.
Do you want me to move you?
Just move me where the group's going.
I got you. Koarl through doorways.
Impossible.
I want
to
to
mention
mention door.
You guys see a large statue overgrown with growth, but it seems to depict a wizard with a book. This wizard seems to be elven in nature and has nice long black hair and yellow eyes. Make me a history check to see if you know who that could be.
Anyone or just Itchi?
Anybody.
Oh, I don't know shit.
I mean, I
Itchi
didn't see it.
roll again.
Oh my fucking god! If it fucking reboots itself one more fucking time, I'm going to have a stroke. Oh my god, dude!
If your browser is restarting, it means you have too many tabs open.
I know. I just got rid of like more than half of them.
Still too many.
You're telling me that 6 is too many?
Yeah.
Okay.
Itchi and
Uh-huh.
Alencia, you guys can roll again, please.
Nope.
What the fuck?
Okay. Another one important.
Memory escapes me.
Because it's a statue, don't read too much into it.
He looks very similar to the old king from the Oros dynasty. That's all I'm gonna say. Koarl! Yes! There
I know
we
nothing
go.
about this.
You've heard
Like-
stories of an elf who was a wizard of time, or a wizard that was able to manipulate time. Was also told he's a very, very bad person. I think his name was Urian Aran.
Oh.
Zariel, slap open the tent door.
Are we
Perfect.
talking about the orb or the wizard?
The statue.
Okay.
The statue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got confused.
Oh,
All
sorry.
good.
Please don't sing like that in Carl's voice. You're gonna kill me, man.
Yeah,
I heard that.
Oh, I'll move you. I got you.
I still can't see.
Carl's cover of There Will Be Blood.
There will be blood shed. None of the mirror Nazis have the only one. Black
Please no. Stop.
right
Well,
will ride upon the dragon's back because the mountains don't give back what they take.
Okay.
Zara will turn around and be like, "Welcome to my temporary lab."
Oh. It's small.
As I said, temporary. A tent will do. You see, beakers and tubes, like glass tubes and stuff, along with like copper tubes and stuff, all leading to like other vials and other things. It seems like was making a potion of some sort. There is still residue left over. There are a few potions that are in full flasks. They are labeled in a language you don't understand. Oh, he will notice that you're looking at them and just be like, that green one, don't drink it. It's not for consumption. The orange one is, kind of like coffee, but makes you even more awake.
She's going to check them specifically or by herself.
Alright. The green liquid it seems very kind of, almost less thick than molasses, but kind of close. And then the other one seems to be more, same density as water. But with every once in a while bubbles popping up in the orange
I'd like to
one.
just be poking around these random jars.
Alright. You start digging around the desk and everything, and you just find like ingredients and everything. Several strange tools that you haven't seen before. A tube with a needle sticking out of it.
Koarl, look, don't touch.
I wasn't allowed to see all this before.
Let him explore.
That's not up to me.
And yeah. Yeah,
I was gonna say, Hop,
medicine.
would you be a dear and grab the cart, please?
Okay. Yeah, he can do that.
Your voice got all gravelly, something. Got all different all of a sudden. Oh, wow.
Tokyo Drift.
Lamau.
There we go.
And
It's like nice.
Did he say he had something that was
Base.
stronger than coffee?
Yeah.
Biran's just gonna look at his like, you got some of that here?
Yeah.
Can I try some?
You will like you'll come over here and lift Koarl up, put him on the table for a moment, and take the orange glass or bottle and come back and give it to Biran.
Thank you.
Best not to take it directly at night, because then you won't sleep for a whole day. But you're pretty energetic. This is Lake Haste.
Oh,
But cooler.
It's basically a haste potion.
ooh.
Yeah, but it tastes like an energy drink.
So I
He gave you Red Bull. He gave
I wouldn't like discount haste.
Bro, he gave you Red Bull. Oh my god.
Oh, we
Is
just
there
took a
any-
nap, so I don't think I need to rest anytime soon. But I think I'll save it if it's got that much kick to it.
How about you save it until you need it?
Sounds good. Place in bag.
Is there anything medical wise that she recognizes or can make use of?
I would like to start looking for fish dogs, please.
Oh, you're looking for like research notes and stuff.
No, yes.
I see.
Yeah.
There's books over here. You waddle across the table. Slightly knocking over some things.
She'll catch
Soraya
it.
just looks over. It's like, what?
Don't worry, I got it.
Be careful.
Looks through book.
Alright.
He's trying his best.
Alright. As you look through this book,
Yes.
For the most part, in the beginning, it is very boring. There's nothing of too much note other than, like, the strange snake worm creature in the fog. And then he talks about, this is, like, seems to be, his notes are mixed around. So the beginning of it was actually the most recent notes that he didn't put in the right place. And then you see notes on the specific ones he has in his lab. He has a male and female orca dog ones. An aggressive tiger shark one.
He's just pogging throughout this entire page of reading.
He has another one that's very sorry.
Don't worry.
What is the Okay. Not what I was thinking of. Sorry. Thinking of a fish wasn't a fish, was an octopus. My bad.
Doing it, Rainzz.
Darn you. A hammerhead one. This one's female and docile. And then also, like, various fish types that he has yet to identify. But they all come in, like, various different colorizations. And he was like, next to them, like, there'll be a design of them, like, almost like a photo. It's like a hand-drawn picture, but, like, almost super accurate.
Oh, hyper-realism, I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna doodle myself right next to one of them. You know, like in comparison, extremely shitty.
Yeah. And then, well, he has detailed notes of, like, trying to understand their behavioral patterns and their mating patterns, so he can see if he can start breeding them. For science.
For science.
Oh, wait, no, those aren't pictures you should be looking at.
Alencia covers Koarl's eyes.
There's no detailed pictures of them banging. He got that far.
Zariah.
I don't
She
think
read
he'd
ahead
actually
and,
do that.
and did that mechanic.
I don't know what this word means.
It's alright, it's alright.
Ah.
I turn the next page and then I open his eyes.
So there is more of other experimentations that he was testing out. He was trying to find a faster cell regeneration for himself, and he got pretty close, but he noticed that he started the rapid growth would sometimes not stop, and he had to kill about he's on subject 64, as all of the other ones either grew too much or just got compressed in the tank that they were in, or just nothing happened, or they just overload and just start growing without even getting touched.
They explode, dude.
Yeah. There's just a lot of like, most of them are like, no success, just failure after failure, and then one slight success, still growing too much.
Huh.
There is also notes on the fog. These notes contain stuff like the minor things you could find in the fog from his experience, his findings on the fogworm itself, and things he's noticed that it does not like.
Huh. And that is?
Alright. It is very sensitive to extremely bright light. It is also highly dependent on the fog. If the fog were to disappear, it would weaken itself. It would most likely go to runaway state.
Huh.
But it would not be very fast. Its main source of travel is said fog.
Huh.
Raya, you mentioned that when you visited the town previously that it wasn't in this state because you've been gone for some time, but was the fog always this dense?
No, actually. For quite a while, this town was actually quite, safe. Even before the, the few Yuan-Ti tribals decided to ruin up the place. The runes made the fog even less dense around them, but it was never a bother until... I'm not too fully sure, but something appeared in the fog, or was born of the fog, which started making the fog even more dense. All I know is that the young little creature in the fog is just a young fogworm. I'm not sure if they actually do much with the fog, or are birthed by the fog. Either way, they're terrifying. My suggestion is set up those runes that these people have removed from their places, which, in all honesty, kind of confused by that.
I believe that could be the necromancer's work.
Maybe.
'Cause there were people here recent when I examined the runes.
Well, I'm technically also a person that's been here.
But there were more.
Well, like those... Like, who?
Well, there was the mercenaries. Or whatever they were.
Bandits, what I call them.
Actually, can I examine my armor to see if there's any, like, special signet on it representing them?
Anything that didn't get digested.
Oh, yeah, there is.
What's it look like?
So, on the shoulder there is 3 chevrons.
And a
And
Toyota.
motherfucker. God damn it.
Wait,
And then there is a
Oh.
symbol down below it of a shark skull, I guess you could call it. And arrows crossed.
So yeah, Sergeant something.
Mhm.
Does anybody recognize this? I don't
Do
think we actually got their name.
I'm probably just gonna shuffle away from it.
We didn't get too many answers from that guy, except that he thought we were easy targets, so I don't think we're going to discern much from that. Bandits always look for a small group of easy targets. That's how they make a living.
But they were more organized than just simple bandit.
Do any of you, backstory wise, have any military knowledge?
I don't think so.
I have political knowledge. That's kind of it.
I have outside knowledge.
I have.
I have a
Uh,
childhood collection of knowledge.
So, Itshi would have been just trained as a noble. So that's a little. So, okay.
Yeah.
If Alencia has political, you would know a little bit about.
She lived with a noble her entire life.
Yeah. You would know, and Itshi would know little bits about military. Itshi not so much, as she mostly took care of her little brother.
I was really just
Alencia,
wandering in-
on the other hand, you would take letters from these people sometimes, so like you wouldn't recognize ranks and stuff.
Yeah.
This person seemed to be like a person who led a group, but not like the whole group. Based on the symbols on Ishi's shoulder.
Seemed to be like a captain rank or lieutenant rank of some sort. That's pretty much all I know.
Well, I'm sure I can cook something up that could help with the fog creature. I have been studying it.
There is also still this building right next to us. I do not believe we have gone through it yet.
There could be things inside that.
Potentially. Oh, Doctor, I also have several things I found earlier.
Oh?
One of them I gave to Alencia to give to Koarl. A wand. And then there was, let's see, there was a horn, the multicolored gem, or look, yeah, the lockbox, but I'm not going to take that out. And I'm pretty sure besides the wand, there was one other thing. What was the... what was it? I have to pull up the VOD. But it was in that one room with the candles and all that.
I mean,
Yeah. The rainbow gem, the wand with the gold inlay, the animal horn, and the monocle.
Oh, the monocle. Yeah. Then the monocle as well.
He will look at the monocle, take his glasses off for a moment, put it on. He's like, no, it doesn't help. And he like gives it back.
A simple monocle then.
I'm sure it has something fun you can do with it. I'm not magically inclined, so I don't know anything about magic. He looks at the lockbox. It's locked.
Oh, I didn't take that out.
Okay. The animal horn. This seems to be... Ah! You can basically call things with this. It's a horn, like you actually can blow through, but it'll like make a... I don't want to blow it because I don't want things to come here, but he hands it back. I don't know what it can do, but I'm sure it will do something. And then the rainbow gem.
Yep.
Oh. This is just rare materials. Hands it back. That one is actually one I actually know of. It's magical in nature, but also extremely rare. It's basically a naturally occurring gem where several ore veins of these different gems come together and form it as one. It's interesting. So it's basically like sapphire, rubies, emeralds, and like a bunch of other types of gems. Like there's sometimes they sometimes just grow as one, but not always. Very rare.
So it's essentially it's just a rare component.
It's a rare component, but also because of that type of thing, sometimes there is magical crystals that get infused into them, so they get magical properties.
I don't think I saw any magical aura when I looked at it with my eyes. Or I'm just misunderstanding and I can't see magical aura. Eh. Well. Koarl, would you like to blow the horn?
Not right now.
Well, not in
Please.
here.
I'm gonna be here cooking something up to see if I can, from my knowledge, and that building nearby probably has some supplies and things all the way through it. I haven't even looked through. I mostly keep to myself and explore and investigate. Research even without my lab.
Very well. We won't be far.
Holler if you come into danger. I will do my best to help. Oh, he'll also say, I'm also a trained medical professional, so if you get really hurt, I can actually mend your wounds, or tend to your wounds if you run out of spells.
That makes two of us.
Ah, wonderful.
She'll smile and then turn back.
Are you gonna be putting those rocks back?
We will in time.
Okay.
You see a crumble, this mostly crumpled down wall with a pathway leading into a very strange looking forest. It seems to just very similar to when you first came into the area.
Can I try to make a perception?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Or would investigation work as well?
Perception is looking with your eyes. Investigation's touching things.
Okay, fair enough. Gotcha.
Well, perception's eyes, ears, and smell.
Well, that's an 11.
Nose.
Guys,
11.
I did so good. I got an 11.
You swear for a moment you see something, just dash through the trees. It's a shadow. You're not sure what. So I'm actually gonna set this area up. Do you guys have bedrolls and stuff? Just can easily make a campfire.
Yep.
So this will actually be a place of safety, and you guys can take long rests here.
Yes.
Koarl will get his daily amount of water.
While they were talking inside, most of the time Biran was just outside. Like, he's really confused about the fact that he can see this thing he couldn't see before in the sky. So he's like looking over his star chart and looking up at the sky. He's like, I saw all kinds of things. I didn't see anything like this. He's trying to make heads or tails of it.
It makes you feel any better. I don't know anything anyone's talking about right now.
That's okay, Koarl. You're very smart in other aspects.
Okay. Thank you.
Of course.
So, does anyone want to blow the horn?
Not in our base camp.
Obviously.
Are you saying obviously in our base camp or not obviously?
Not here.
Also, I kind of saw something.
He points in the towards the forest.
I saw something over there.
What did you see?
I don't know. I just saw something moving.
Well, in that case, we'll take watches and we'll be fine.
Okay.
Can we move like the cart here so that's where protection is around us more?
Also, did we take our long rest yet? Because I don't have my spell slots back.
We have not taken a long rest.
We are about to.
Okay.
Actually, that's a good. There's a thought. With our new site, do we see like any kind of aura coming off of the cart with the runes on it now? Does it give off anything?
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't. I'm more asking, like, is it like a barrier or just like a feeling?
Feeling.
Okay, but we can feel it from where it was, right? Or
Yeah.
just the closer we get.
The stronger stronger it is, the closer you are.
Okay. And yeah, having it closer to the tent is a good idea.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Recover. Breathe.
I'm looking at this one.
Squish. Just like you. I guess the party wants to take a long rest then.
Well, it's probably a good idea.
Byron takes his coffee potion and stays up all night on watch.
Stay up, stay funky all night long. Would it be a stretch to say that I'd be sleeping in my bucket?
I mean, not particularly.
It would be like
Stretch.
sleeping in your armor, which would not make you
I
rest.
know. Time to bring
No,
it back.
Koarl technically needs the bucket with like water in it to like sleep. It's
okay.
the point of the bucket because the Koarls need to submerge a bit in water at least an hour.
You seem to be mistaken. This isn't like this isn't armor. It's just storage and bed. And that's what it is.
Cole, don't you think?
Silver
Cole, don't you
spell.
think you need a bed? He's like, I was born in this bucket. I'll die in this bucket.
This is my home. This is my safety bucket.
Do you think maybe we should invest in a bigger bucket someday?
No.
Okay.
You're just imagining adult Koarl. Bucket's like very tiny, just like a fez almost. All right.
Cast him large on Koarl. He's a thimble now.
Thimble.
Hop. I guess Hop also needs a smaller bed.
Yeah, he's squished as well.
Bro, you're suffocating him.
You're suffocating!
Technically, no, he's got one right here because Koarl's gonna sleep in the bucket.
My bucket is my bed.
All right, fine. Hop gets this tiny bed.
So am I able to just ritual cast, like create destroy water, or is that just something I need a spell slot for?
Is it a ritual spell?
I mean, I gotta check. I don't remember.
If it's ritual,
no,
then
it
you
is.
can cast it as a ritual. But if it's not, you can't ritual cast it.
Okay,
Yeah,
create.
it'll have an R next to it.
No, I don't. Fuck.
You guys can bed down. I'll take first watch.
Yeah. I mean, you're gonna get your spell slot back anyways.
Okay. Just passively put water in there.
So I think you can still cast a spell without using a
The scribe.
even
do
if it's
anything?
not prepared. I think you
Does
can
the scribe
still.
wizard do
Yeah,
something
ritual
first?
spells, regardless if they're
Oh.
prepared or not, you can cast over a span of like an hour or something to summon it.
Mm.
It's typically the time to cast plus like 10 minutes or something.
For the next 10 minutes to an hour, you just hear Koarl just like making splat noises towards the bucket.
All right. So who? So do you want? So you can do watches. All right.
I'll probably be taking the last watch if that's.
Oh, I was gonna
Fine.
take the last. Yeah.
All right.
Mm.
All
Byron
right.
Maybe
already
the
offered to take
second.
first.
I don't know, maybe like third or something.
Alright. Means Nooya's second.
All right.
He doesn't take watch. He just pokes his head out of the bucket.
Make me perception checks. Oh, perception check.
I was about to say plural. Oh wait, that's disadvantage. I don't know why I did that.
I don't know
I don't know.
either.
No,
I don't know. Well, either way, it was an 8 and a 7, so it's a 14.
Yeah.
14. Are you gonna guidance yourself?
I would still be looking over my star chart, so yeah, I'll give myself guidance if you'll let me.
Yeah,
If you'll
I'm
let me,
okay
I'll
with
take
that.
I'll take a yeah.
I don't know if guidance works on long-term perception checks.
Oh no.
Arcadum wouldn't let people do that, so I don't think so.
Fair point.
Yeah, I cast guidance every 10 minutes in order to keep it up. I'll stick with the 14 and
With the
do
14,
rabbit
it's still you also spot that same shadow darting through the forest. It's interesting because it's not trying to get closer. It's just it seems to like stop every once in a while. Almost like turn towards where the light is, and then dart to another area around the same distance away. And it keeps going back and forth, almost like a perimeter.
Keeping an eye on us. Or maybe not us, but keeping an eye on something new.
baby.
Alright. And nothing seems to happen on this watch.
Seems alright.
Alright, you can wake up the next person up for watch.
He's gonna look at all of his options for people to wake up, and he's gonna be like, "It seems like the best option." Alencia. He's kind of like poking with the end of his staff at the. He's trying to be gentle about it, but he's trying to wake up Alencia.
Oh, yes, I was in a trance. I'm sorry.
Oh, don't apologize. You mind taking the next watch?
I don't mind at all.
All right. Just to let you know, that thing Koarl mentioned over in the woods doesn't seem like it's getting any closer, but definitely aware of something. It's aware of our presence here. It keeps almost like it's circling the same two areas over and over. So keep an eye out.
All right. I assume I can see past the cart.
Yeah,
Okay.
the cart's not
You're my
actually in
eyes.
the way. It's okay.
All right. She will set her spot here. And she will look specifically at that creature if she can find it.
Alright. Perception. Why did it roll a d10? 15. Okay. You also see this strange pattern of... It seems to slightly look in your direction. It seems to more focus on the light off on the side of the cart and like from the campfire.
As soon as she sees this creature, she's going to activate her special sight.
You see a silhouette doesn't change. It seems to be an animal.
She relaxes and turns off her sight again.
Alright. Make me another perception check. Something else catches your eye. You see a shadow of something or someone. It walks up towards you. It walks into the light, and it's still just a silhouette.
She will calmly get up and start walking around the cart.
You watch it, almost like looking like it stretches itself. Like, looks like it's trying to crack its own back for a moment and then walks through the cart. It keeps walking forward, and then you watch it stop, almost do a, you see it almost look around, and then it walks right up to the building and inside.
She will cautiously follow.
Right. You see the man look around the building, and then he just starts walking up, and you see things start. He starts grabbing things, and they actually start moving, as if he's interacting with them. And he's like investigating some of the things. He's like, and puts it down, then walks over, and then
Can I help you?
the figure freezes for a moment and turns.
She just standing politely.
You can see me?
She nods.
The shadowy form almost starts changing. One moment. Sorry, just big number. Gotta look through a lot of things.
Yep.
Oh shit.
There you are.
It's a familiar. Oh, no.
Do. Don't be alarmed by this creature. You see a strange creature that is almost sitting a bit with arms for hair and almost arms and hands for legs, and sits. Oh my goodness. Sorry, my headset just fucking had a fucking meltdown there.
Are Are you cutting out?
Yeah.
I didn't hear anything.
Okay, that's fine. Not like anyone heard anything, anyways. All right,
Okay. I hear you.
my headset was having a meltdown.
Did it
Alright.
flashbang you again, or?
Yep.
Oh. I mean, at
Uh,
least now you know when it's not working.
yep. Every time. So you see a creature with, well, many eyes, but also arms for hair, arms for legs. And it's just sitting there, staring up at you.
I mean no harm, but I do intend on protecting my sleeping comrades.
Mortals are in no need. And he just starts like, you just see him picking up things and inspecting them more. How do you see me?
Well, I am a drow. I am used to shadows and dark things in the night and so on. Did you say something? I didn't hear anything.
Are you a creature of magical nature?
I suppose I do possess some magic, not as refined as a wizard.
Well, I'm being rude. My name is Nextrav. Nice to meet you.
My name is Alencia. Nice to meet you too. Her expression isn't changing based on like his appearance. She's not being judgmental or anything.
Ooh. And he like picks something up, and he just starts
She'll-
just eating it.
She'll just keep track of everything he picks up.
He picked up a plate.
All right.
Well,
Yes.
one of the hands in the hair just comes out and looks like it's. He holds it out.
She grasps it and shakes it.
Alright. He shakes back. Who are you?
My name is Alencia, as I said.
Ah. I was hungry. A lot of things on my mind.
I understand.
Well, I am a spirit guide. I'm usually one who comes around when people dream.
Are spirits what is the sort of magical nature that monks usually possess? Do they like manipulate ki? Is that similar to spirits in what way?
It's understanding like things like this. There are monks who, yeah, spirits and the spirit realm and things are something they would understand and stuff.
Okay.
These are creatures that guide people through the dream realm. They were once souls that passed on and became creatures to guide others. They're good-natured creatures, usually. Some familiars are born from patrons and deities and stuff. These ones were once people that become servants to guide the next generation.
Ah. I see what your nature is now. She adjusts her glasses. you intend to guide people to the dream realm? Is that understood?
Make sure they don't accidentally end up in the nightmare. There is beings around recently that have been attacking people while they sleep.
Has she ever heard of this phenomenon?
News to you. Like, this
Well.
is... seems dangerous.
Well, I suppose I spend most of my nights in trance, so maybe that's not the same thing. I never heard of this before, though.
Owls don't normally dream anyways.
That is true.
But a strange group ended up in the dream. But they've been nice and helpful. The other group, not so much.
I don't understand what reference you were making. But I hope things are well.
This group, they somehow ended up in the dream. Similar to how you see me-ish, but like, not asleep. Like, physically there.
I wonder why I do see you, if it's not, say, shadow or darkness related. Could it be perhaps that I am trained in manipulating ki and whatnot?
He will look you up and down, and then smile. Your eyes.
Ah, my eyes. She will switch more clearly into them.
It's interesting. When you look at him directly now, like, if you actually, like, turn the actual sight on, but with, like, your regular eyes, you go to touch him, and your hand goes through him. Like, he's not even there. But you can see him clearly. But if you turn that sight on, you see something else. You actually see a... This is gonna be really funny. You see a Kenku.
Ah. You were once a Kenku, is that right?
Oh. That explains a lot.
Yes, I do believe this sight is unnatural. I'm still not used to it yet.
Unnatural or not. This is new to me.
Well, I don't get the sense that you are up to anything nefarious, unless I succeed in this insight check. My statement stands.
One moment.
Okay.
He seems like he's telling the truth. And, well, so far he's been pretty upfront.
Well, don't let me distract you.
Yeah. You'll see that a lot of the items on here are just like mundane store stuff. And if you look, when you look to your left, you see a lot of rubble and broken wall with things underneath, and it seems to, there's almost like a pathway of broken walls going in. and also a drop. He continues.
Right.
He walks right back up to the mundane objects and starts sniffing them out.
She'll glance back at our party just in case.
They seem to sleep pretty well. Itchi stirring a bit in her sleep.
Before you go, and I don't entirely trust spirits quite yet, and especially not strangers to go near my comrades, but if you can somehow detect if they're having any nightmares, would you be able to get rid of them for me?
I can guide them away, yes.
That would be very much appreciated. What would you like for me to do in return if you do?
I'll let you know later.
Alright.
I actually don't know. I'm not very picky with things.
Well, I can give you a list of my capabilities, and she'll take out a piece of parchment. Like a resume.
It's just doing my job.
And I'm just doing mine.
Gargle, gargle.
I wonder if this is one of the things Greebly warned about.
It's not a contract.
Oh, okay.
On the list is a bunch of custodial and martial arts knowledge and diplomatic, negotiator, all these job titles.
Holy.
Physician. Chiropractor.
I wonder what the side hustle is.
Impressive. Well. I need to eat things.
Alright. Don't be shy to admit that you need a massage.
Alright. I'll keep that in mind. Alright. Alright, who's next up on watch?
I believe I said I'd be third.
Alright. Yeah.
Alencia will go and wake Koarl up.
Alright.
She'll knock on the bucket.
The bubbles begin to stop for a second. His head pops out immediately after.
What?
I finished my watch, but I only need a couple more hours of sleep so I can watch with you if you like.
Okay.
He's gonna, like, very slowly, but, like, he's gonna be. It's like he's trying to get out of a bed, but kind of doesn't want to. But he basically just reaching every part of his body over the bucket.
She'll
So-
watch inside the building.
Creature is still there. Just eating things. There are no doors. The doors are either like crushed in or missing.
Let me know if you see anything in the forest, Koarl.
Okay.
He's gonna start looking back towards the forest.
Alright. Make me a perception check.
Okie dokie. Oh, look, a 16.
Alright. Are you kidding me?
What?
Roll another d10.
Me?
Oh my God.
no.
Carl starts wiping his eyes.
Okay. You look into the forest, and that shadow creature disappears. From earlier. It's no longer running around the perimeter you remember it running around. It's not even there at all. So you don't think it is. You look further out, still more nothing. You turn
Not good, I'd
around
like
and look at Alencia and everyone else. Then you look at the fire, and the fire is not even moving. No one is.
So no one's moving right now?
No one's moving right now. You feel a
Am I moving?
cold presence around.
Am I moving?
Oh, you can move.
I'll just like look up towards him and be like,
Uh. Excuse me? Hello?
just like grab their boot.
You grab them and you basically move them. Like they're a mannequin, but they're frozen there. Not able to interact.
She continues staring through that door, I guess.
Uh.
Those, let me just,
Oh no.
uh, see. Wait, hold on. What's? I like to cast shield on myself.
That's don't. It's only for one attack.
Oh, never mind then.
It's okay.
Do you have mage armor?
Oh no, I don't. I thought this was just like.
No, that's.
The mage armor is basically magical armor if you don't have any on
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
for 8 hours.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Hello?
I'm just gonna try and call out into the forest.
anyone there?
Oh no.
A very dark blue Koarl carrying a scythe. Almost shadowy, almost like he's barely there. He stands in front of you, smiling.
Immediately
What?
upon seeing this, I'm just gonna stumble onto my ass.
Alright. Stands above you. Ah. What an interesting turn of events.
Uh, who are you?
Someone you will grow to remember and fear. He lifts his scythe up. And a flash of darkness. And you feel a pain. The visage disappears as you open your eyes, clutching your...
My Orochi and my stick.
clutching one of your arms. As you see a scar, as well as one second. Oh yeah, no, that covers up your arm. The sleeve where it once was where your arm was falls off. And there is a scar as if something cut your arm off completely. And that's where the pain feels.
Is my arm just not there anymore? Or?
Your arm is there. It's almost as if your arm healed from that. Or like it happened a long time ago, but your arm was reattached. But there's still like a scar that's permanently there. And for some reason your sleeve
there, right?
And for some reason your sleeve fell off.
I would like to pick that up and try to mend it back onto my shoulder.
Yeah, if you have the mending spell, yeah, you can easily fucking do that. Alencia, you come to, you're still looking over there, and you just hear Koarl hitting the ground for a moment. And you're like, what?
Did this happen before he did the mending, or?
This you would have just noticed him as he's mending it.
What happened to your sleeve?
I don't know.
Tell me what happened.
There's a guy. There's a guy.
He doesn't know. He's just stumbling. He's stumbling past the same sentence.
What guy?
He was blue. He was me.
Calm down. I don't see anyone dangerous nearby. You can tell me.
Do I know what he is? Do I know what he is? Or no?
You saw in a Koarl with the darkest blue color you've ever seen, carrying a scythe and wearing a kimono.
Well, I'm gonna try and bring out the book, right? Or the the one with no,
yeah,
the empty one, right? No pages, no nothing.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna try and draw on there, like again, shitty doodles, just vague, extremely vague representation of what he was.
All right.
Like
You said he was like you.
Uh,
Did he have fins like you?
uh,
I just like
It wasn't
I just
actually.
grab mine. I just grab mine and I just like pull them in front of my face. I'm like,
no, no. He's,
Okay.
uh,
What color?
blue. Really blue. He was. I don't know. So this just
Did he do anything? Did he say anything?
he told me that I'd remember him. He went to hit me.
Okay. Well, he's not real, Koarl. I would have seen him. I think you're just
And-
hallucinating.
and the scar is still there.
Well, you put the sleeve back on, so I don't think
Yeah.
he notices it.
I know, but like, is it still there if I look at it?
If you roll up your sleeve, yes.
Hmm.
Uh,
I'm just gonna roll up my sleeve.
uh, Koarl rolls up his sleeve, and you see a scar as if his arm was amputated at some point, and then
What?
reattached.
This is very surprising to Alencia, considering her knowledge. Give me your arm, please.
Does it look any different from what it did before? Or is it just the exact same?
It is the exact same. Alencia, this wound looks both old and new, almost at the same time. This is
Can't
something
make sense of
otherworldly.
You didn't lose your arm at any point in your life, right?
No, not that I remember.
Well, you would definitely remember. I'm gonna keep looking at this, alright?
Okay.
She will very closely examine.
You make me a Arcana check. It doesn't seem to be an illusion.
Is Orochi
It
still
is
there?
very real. Orochi is still there.
Okay.
Does it hurt when I touch it?
No.
No, not really.
So, okay. It must be some sort of phantasm. Or nightmare. Or did you pass out at any point?
I'm assuming I didn't, right?
No.
You guys weren't moving. All of you were just standing there. I tried to get your attention. You're just standing there.
Not moving at all, not responding.
No.
Well, I didn't really hear you until you fell over. It's gonna be okay, Koarl. I'm trying to make sense of this. But stay right here. I need to go check on something.
This is very strange, Alencia. You swear you were staring at the building and everything for, like, not very long. Less than an hour. But you look up at the sky now. The sun's coming in, and it's almost like several hours have passed by. But
It's time for another watch, but that can't be right. It's only been like And she'll continue to go inside the building and look for that creature.
I'm just gonna climb back inside of my bucket.
I would like to ask you to roll a dexterity save because you just stepped over my tail.
Okay. I mean, it's fair. I am wearing heels. She'll just go, oh, sorry. And she'll... Excuse me.
Passive perception of 8 here.
You'll see him turn around and you just see a what looks like a frying pan in his mouth.
I need you to check
Wolf.
on someone for me.
And yeah,
Something happened.
he will waddle up to you.
Alright, follow me.
Frying pan still in mouth.
Koarl, do you see this individual next to me?
Koarl,
my head from-
you actually can see this creature. Hello.
Is this what you saw, Koarl?
No.
Okay. Well, I can promise you for the moment, he is friendly. He just needs to look at your arm wound, okay?
He just goes back into his bucket.
What can you
Just
tell me?
flops his arm out.
If you can explain what happened, I can also just give you the best of idea I can give you.
Well, from what he told me, a weird phenomenon happened where we were all unresponsive and he met an individual who was dark blue and similar to him in some way. I don't know what he was wearing or what he did, but he mentioned something about
Holy shit.
never forgetting.
That's not good.
Can
I'd
you
wake
explain?
up your friends quickly, please.
Very well. She will reluctantly nudge everyone awake.
Hey, little one, are you okay?
Is it time for shift change?
He's just like sitting. He's just in the bucket. The bucket's
Like,
visibly
it's
shaking.
like morning. Yes. Had a good night.
I didn't get watched. Damn.
Good morning.
The bucket
everyone.
is. The bucket is visibly shaking. That is his answer.
Hello, strange creature thing.
You can see it, yes. And Byron, you can also see it.
Alencia will hold the bucket.
Hmm.
I see. Well, good thing you guys woke up, because something strange was gonna happen to you if you didn't.
What do you mean?
You've been saved. Good night.
I would like an explanation before you go.
Okay.
Yes. What is wrong, Alencia?
Well, something happened to Koarl last night.
Well, best I can explain it as... Alencia, remember when I told you about the dream groups that were all... One was bad, one was good. Yes?
Yes.
Alright. Better explanation as he's appeared. That man's name is Zarian. He is an Aquato that once took a piece of a great one and consumed its power and basically became a sort of a great one themselves. One with knowledge and power of one, at least. He's been invading the dream as of recently. and been terrorizing everything there, as well as mortals on Nerakov. He's a dangerous creature. But the ones in the group that's in the dream are currently trying to get rid of him, but I don't know. It's a big task for such a crazy group.
What's about a sane group?
Hmm. I honestly don't know how they are there. It's very strange.
Who consists of this group? They must be quite strong and brave to be doing
Oh!
whatever.
Well, a few of us have been following them. In the shadows, wondering why the fuck and what the fuck.
Sorry, I seem to have
There
forgotten
is
something.
a blue scaled Yuan-Ti like you. Young male.
Her eyes narrow.
I think his name is Kino.
You've seen Kino? Where? And she grabs him by the chest. Where is he?
I said in the dream.
And where is that?
Where you go when you sleep. I don't know how they got there. By the way, when you grab him, your hands go through him, but he still answers your questions as if you're trying to grab him.
Fuck.
Careful. He's here to help.
How does one get to the dream?
I said I don't know. I would have to actually ask them. I can do that, but they're a little busy.
Koarl?
Okay, he's not alone. There's like, there's a, if I remember correctly, a Drow, who is a really good fighter. There's a Tiefling. There's a Katerna. Good fighters. Bard. Much like your brother. There's a lot of strong people in that group. Oh, there's also a very crazy druid who has taken a liking to him.
Not on my watch. She's going to
She's
storm off.
blind.
Yes, so anyway. How do we prevent him from attacking anyone else?
Oh. I don't know about preventing. But perhaps like asking help from one of the other great ones. They are more powerful than him. But they still are somewhat frightful of him.
Where did she go?
She's in the forest.
That's not good. 1 second.
I'm trying to contact Seviroth again.
Okay. You're just praying again?
Yeah.
Alright.
She's got to have answers, right?
She'll stop as soon as she sees that.
I hear you, child.
Saralas, how do I get to the dream?
By going to sleep, usually.
No, physically. He's there. That's where he is.
Hmm. I will find out. Very well. Is that all?
Well,
I will know in a day or so.
I did have a few questions,
Very well.
but I know
Ask
things
away.
come with a price. So there's an egg of Void Reavers here. I was thinking I could give that to you for the price.
Void Reavers? No, leave them be. I don't want any of those great ones barging on my door.
Hmm. In another room, there was some candles. Yellow ones. I couldn't understand them. Do you perhaps know their purpose?
Hmm. Old. Oh. Huh. How strange. Didn't think I'd find remnants of this dead old man. Don't worry about them. They're just used for a man named Amarius.
Would it be beneficial for you? To if I like them?
No, I don't want anything to do with that one. Did you
Then I'll
know
just-
that man sent a group of soldiers to my land to come after me and take over my domain for him? Oh, and guess what? That group then betrayed him.
Hmm.
He resurrected them just for that single deal, single fact. And they turned on him. Whoops.
I see.
Oh, definitely no fault of mine.
I will see to them being destroyed.
No,
Candle.
no. The candles, sure, they're not gonna do anything. But what have you found so far, child?
Yeah, I'll basically recount the whole adventure, like what I've found and stuff.
Okay.
I don't see anything. See any reason. She's currently looking for a way to get me to the dream, so it's like, yeah.
Stay away from that great one. I may enjoy chaos and everything, but that is a pawn in the pool we don't want.
Understood. Would it be beneficial if I can strengthen the binds on these pieces?
But what if you fail and break the bonds? Leave them be. They're working still.
Understood.
Perhaps when they're stronger.
Yep, got it. I get what you're hinting at. Yes.
Alright.
And then
What?
one last thing. So there is a mist worm here. With your help, would it be possible to tame it?
I don't think I could help. Nature is not my domain.
Understood. Thank you for your answers, mistress. And, yeah. Actually, if she's still there, I want to ask her about this, like, necromancer bullshit that's, like, keeping her out partially.
Oh? Alright.
Yeah.
That would be a thorn in all of the other pillars' sides at the moment. Viara. She's taken over a place called the Wake.
Is there anything I can do here to make it so you can be here?
Unfortunately, she's on par with me at the moment.
I understand.
Though, if you were to find one of my realm shards, perhaps that
Like the
would
one I-
strengthen. Like
I
the
gave
one
it.
you gave before.
Understood. I will keep my eyes out. Yeah, alright, that's it then.
Alright.
So did I hear all that?
I mean, you heard her half. Everything she was asking about.
Right, okay.
Koarl, you slightly peek your head out of the bucket, and the thing is gone.
I go
You're-
back to hiding in the bucket.
Alright. Soraya snores slightly from the...
I think Alencia was going to wake him up.
Yeah, well, the creature mentioned to wake everyone up, and I went in the tent to wake him up as well.
Oh. Fair enough. He went back to sleep.
He is now dead. Congratulations.
Hello. He ran up so quickly. A little one in the bucket wouldn't do anything. That's
Oh,
okay.
He's scared right now.
I'm just friendly.
I know.
Starts walking away.
You did everything you could.
I will go back to eating. I'll try to be more hidden.
Sure. Thank you for your help.
Anytime. There we go.
You seem to like stalking about, don't you?
I wouldn't call it stalking, but I need to have eyesight of everyone. And you have a habit of going off alone a lot.
Well, if you keep doing that, you're going to make me start thinking things.
About what?
She just slithers off.
What?
She'll follow, confused.
Clap, 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 clap.
Are you feeling better, Koarl?
The bucket shakes its head.
Alright.
Biran, how is everything with you?
I'm fine. I'm a little confused, but as long as we're all right now, we just gotta keep our heads up and keep our eyes open, yeah?
Yes.
Sorry for storming up. I needed to deal with some things.
I understand.
Didn't even notice. Well, hopefully you'll had a good rest.
Somewhat.
So we can take a long rest.
He just peers over the edge. Still a dense fog. Slightly seeping.
Just gonna...
Looks at the cart. That thing is repelling the fog, is it not?
The runes, yes.
Impressive.
Seems like we were pretty protected.
Not too shabby.
If you
Well,
like, I
I guess
can
magic
describe
does
more.
have its. I guess magic does have its uses. Perhaps I should. I'm not magically inclined, so I had no reason to.
You don't have to be.
No, I doubt I could be good at it. I'm quite good at my own profession.
You never know unless you try.
But I did stay up most of the night trying to figure something out, and I think I have a way of getting rid of the fog with, like, minor ways of getting rid of the fog. If it's... I just need a sample of it, is all.
Fog?
Hog?
I mean, I can easily make a sample. We're really close to the crater. And it's starting to billow over the edge, so... But, you guys can all, explore until I figure out this. Then we can start taking care of that worm.
What is the wand you mentioned, Itchi?
The one I got from the room with the candles and all that. I gave it to you to give to Koarl.
Oh, well, doesn't he have it?
I don't think you ever gave it to him because
No.
he was being a
Oh, I guess I must have forgot to write it down. My bad.
Oh, whoops. There you go.
I mean, we don't even know what the wand does, so.
It's in your inventory now, Alencia.
Oh, okay.
That was my Mario.
All right. Koarl, I have something for you.
Blub blub.
Itchi found it.
Pokes his head up. What?
1 second. She fishes around for it. I don't know how to initiate a trade. Oh, I see it. Send to player.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, just
Um.
figure it out, and if you like it, let me know.
Okay.
Can I figure out what it is?
Yep.
Okay. I'm assuming you want me to roll Arcana.
Arcana.
Yeah.
Yep. Or the identify spell.
I don't have that. So. I literally am the identify spell.
True.
I am the identify. Alright.
You can't hide from me.
Hey, one
Fine.
moment.
Okay.
I really need to pee. And when I get
Okay.
back, I will give you your wand stats.
Okay.
So fucking scared, guys. Oh my god.
Yeah, fuck that Aquaddle. He actually did the same thing to one of my other characters. Well,
Oh well.
not in the same regard, but you know, the whole slashing across, giving the scar.
Yeah.
We did it for a reason.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna become more powerful than him. Anakin Skywalker.
Nah, you're just marked by him. So what's up with you, Seviroth? You haven't said much today, man.
Oh, no worries. Just there's a lot of information going on. If I have something to say, I'll speak up.
The bucket trembles cutely.
Oh,
Fuck.
I forgot to say it, but those who have, I guess Alencia and Biran would have noticed when she stormed off originally. She was hard trying to keep her face together, basically.
Actually,
Will we even be able to tell? Question mark.
oh.
I mean, she doesn't sleep with the veil on. Like that's
You're telling me you don't sleep in your armor?
no. I actually like to get a long rest.
Here we go. Wand of the Spellslinger. This is a +1 wand that gives you a +1 bonus to both your spell DC and attack mod.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I put it into my stick. Just start mashing them together.
The stick is violently destroyed.
Stick.
They're both spell focuses. I mean, what it?
One's actually enchanted though.
Oh no, my stick's a lot cooler.
He just ties it to the end of the stick. Now he has a makeshift staff.
So I love how Orochi's just now a wand.
Wandochi.
Oh my god.
I imagine he just wraps himself around both of them.
There we go. There you go. It works when you equip it.
Okie dokie.
So
That
that's
means
the
it's-
one.
But there's also another thing.
News.
Comes with a bonus cantrip.
A bonus. Oh, let me get that list real quick.
Bonus, you say. Or it's probably going to be attached to the one, so you don't have to add it manually.
Oh yeah, I'll be adding it manually anyways. It's a custom spell.
Oh. Koarl the spell sniper.
Hi guys, I'm Koarl. I'm fucking scared.
Oh, that's
Welcome to the club.
oh. Now I remember where I put it. There it is. Okay. Elemental Blast. It's evocation. Verbal somatic. Spell range of 90 feet. Instantaneous. You hurl a burst of elemental energy at a creature or object within range. You make a ranged spell attack against a target. On a hit, it does 2d4 damage. One of the d4s is rolled on a number die, and it will do one of the elemental damages, and it goes up by 2d4 every 5th level, then 6, or it would be 44 at 5th level, 64 at 11th, 17th level would be 8d4.
Oh, neat. I got chromatic orb.
So it's basically Chaos Bolt, but like a cantrip.
Kinda, yeah.
Oh, neat. I got chaotic orb.
So that covers the wand, the gem. There's still the horn, the monocle, and then this. And she pulls out the lockbox.
Can I take a look at the monocle?
Sure. Yep, and she'll. Alright. It gives you the monocle.
Byron's gonna take the monocle and just kind of like look over his star chart, like he's actually trying to read it. And
One moment, please.
Things are connecting. The dots, they align.
the numbers,
I got
Mason, what do they mean?
What do they mean?
You know how much I sacrifice! You can't do this to me! Do you know how much I sacrifice?
Sacrifice 3 party members to summon Slifer the Sky Dragon.
Oh,
Bro, I was almost sacrificed, bro.
I mean, we're literally about to go fight Sly for the Sky Dragon. It's the Shadow Worm.
Lamo.
He just ain't got no wings. He's just slithering.
Yeah.
Bro,
We'll take the Egyptian god from you, Merrick.
Bro. Owie, my arm hurts, bro. Ow.
You want to show it to Mama Itchi?
No. He goes,
Say it.
memory is broken, the truth goes unspoken, I'm even forgetting my name!
Please, no more.
There
Lose it, man.
blood.
I'm this close to fucking going off, dude. I'm this close.
I just like to say, can you believe it? We're getting loot.
Bro, can you believe it? I'm fucking traumatized, bro.
Feel the pain.
Na 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 na.
Oop.
Well, the story that is
No.
a
Please.
Alright. it should be ready to go.
Alright, let me send this to you. It's a dumb thing
Yes.
to know that I had it.
I was clever of my name.
There you go. It's now on your spell list.
Oh no.
Yep. Wicked. This is a elementalist wand. +1 elementalist wand.
Hey, for a minute.
There you go. You can use that cantrip whenever you are using that wand. As it's like basically just your free cantrip.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, me? Thank you. You didn't have to.
But Biran, you put on the monocle and look at your star chart.
Yep.
And you start seeing the lines start connecting in front of your eyes, creating constellations and things.
Well, that's something.
You see 11 different areas, all the 12 horoscopes for like Libra, Leo,
Zodiac.
Sagittarius, the
Sorry.
Tauros,
the
question mark.
zodiac ones. So
Yeah.
all those constellations you start seeing. And then a final one. You see this is gonna be silly.
It's a constellation of Koarl's face.
It would be like that. Him outlined.
Oh,
Oh.
I don't like that guy.
And you don't remember those set of stars ever being on your star chart. It was almost as if when you put the monocle on, it appeared again. It appeared finally.
Itchi, you might want to take a look at this.
She looks at the map.
Look through them. He hands you the monocle to look at it.
Alright, she puts the monocle on.
And he points to where it was. That was not there before.
As soon as you put on the monocle, Itchi, you see it as well.
Alright, I'm gonna take this a step further. Specialize.
You see.
Saralas's sight.
All right.
Combo.
You see it slightly better in the dim light now.
You see the Aquaddle in its full form. You also see 12. You see 12 beings at each of these different constellations.
I wouldn't have any.
You only see 4 of them two of them being the same, or well, see 5, but 2 of them are together and almost like a mirror of each other. But so I'll count them as 1.
So that'd
4
be.
characters.
I'm gonna take
These
that as a rough
ones are-
shot being Gemini or something.
These 4 are not unchained, and they are. One second.
If you're saying something, you're not speaking.
Yeah, it's because my headset disconnected at a moment. My bad. The Libra sign is not chained up. The Pisces sign is not chained up. The Gemini sign is not tied up. And the Aries sign is not tied up. But the other 8 are. Minus the Aquatl. All of them are either bound by chains or something of that resort.
Do I know who these are?
You would believe these are the Farseers. Very old deities that have been around since, well, way longer than the Pillars have. But by name, you would have to, names I can give you if you roll me a religion check. Not for each one, and if I'll just do one check.
Why is it intelligence? Why is it gotta be intelligence? 14.
Alright, that's actually not too bad. That's pretty good. The ones that are
Yeah,
not chained, I can give you the names of. The ones that are chained, for some reason, no matter how much you try to remember, something seems to not let you. You know the one, Aninu, the god of balance, to be the Libra one. Sibera, god of waters. That one to be
that's a close
Pisces.
position.
Yeah.
Celeste twins to be the gods of duplicity and mirrors. Vaikara, god of warfare and tactics, sign of Aries. Yeah. But the other 8 seem to be lost. At least to your memory.
Were you trying to say something, eh?
Oh, no, I wasn't. I was just joking.
This is a map of, I assume, the gods you follow. These 4, she points to the 4 that are not chained up, are free. The rest, I can only assume, are chained and bound in some form. I cannot remember them to any regards. And then this one, she looks at the Aquatl. You are right in this one not meaning to be here.
Since Koarl kind of gave us a description of him, does the image that we see on this chart with the monocle, does he still have the scythe, or is it just his body?
It's like a drawn out of his scythe and him.
I also have a shitty drawing of him if you want.
That
There's a
looks
small-
But based
There's a
on the
smaller drawing
description
of me.
Koarl
Yeah.
gave, it's the same person.
Yeah.
She
What?
looks at the shitty drawing. No, amazing drawing in her eyes, but in reality, shitty.
Don't worry, there's a scared call right next to it, just to emphasize.
I'm waiting for
Yeah.
He's
this
frowning.
artwork.
Carl is an amazing artist. He carved the likeness and everything.
Yeah, it's almost uncanny. And he looks back at his chart because he's still really confused.
If you would like to see them in their full guise, just use her sight. She hands back the monocle and star chart.
Thank you.
You hear the sound of like air getting sucked, I guess. It's like the sound of a vacuum almost. But you see Zariah with like a like an almost backpack and like a tube.
So
And he's like,
Luigi.
yeah. He's like,
That's
you'll see the fog starts getting siphoned by him as well.
Hmm.
But sorry to distract you from that. You guys can continue.
Man, after seeing what it did to the chart, I kind of wish I'd had a chance to do it during my watch. I would have looked up at the stars themselves. Maybe they paint a nicer picture.
Shut up.
Hmm. That is unsettling. There are still 2 more items to go over. Alencia, would you like the honors to blowing the horn? Not here, of course.
I'd rather not hold any responsibility until we know what the horn does.
Yeah, it summons things. Koarl, would you like to
Oh.
take a look at the horn?
Sure. Sure.
There, here's the horn.
Arcana.
Yep.
Okie dokie. I am literally the spell identify, Lamau. I can't fail. I physically can't.
Not at you.
Alright. Well, with a 13, this is definitely a thing of summoning. It can summon what you believe to be a
Fish
beast of
dogs?
some kind.
I was about to say, it's like, is this how I get my fish dog? Blows horn.
Fish doggy. Oh my god.
So it is a horn of summoning. Well, may I have it back, Koarl?
He tries to hand it back, but he waits for the option to show up.
So you go in your inventory, right-click the item, and send a player.
Inventory. What was it? Horn of summoning? Question mark. All right, send the player. Itshi. Send item. There you go.
We'll do this away from the camp. And then last but not least, she takes out the lockbox. Is it?
It's locked, obviously.
Yeah. Herculean strength!
Herculean strength.
I think.
Attempts to rip lock off with bare hands.
Oh, and honest, in all honesty, this thing isn't like that big.
I didn't think it was, otherwise we wouldn't really be carrying it. Maybe Itchi, but not the
You,
rest
Ishii, you, with little effort, snap it out.
Punk. Hello there.
Kenobi.
General Kenobi.
So what's in this?
At first, you look inside of it, nothing. Then you realize, oh, wait, it probably fell out, and you look down.
Yeah.
You see a amulet. This amulet is like silver chains, with a single pendant.
Does it remind me of anything? Anything particular? Is it an icon?
Yes and no. Yes, but not a complete of what you remember. There's a symbol that is used on your slaves, which is the symbol of the Ouroboros. It is branded on them, all of them, somewhere on their body. Now, this is normal practice for your people, but this one is that same symbol, but with a dagger through it.
Alright, she'll pick it up and... Well, she's already used her sight on it once before when it was in the box. What does it look like now with her sight out of the box?
Pardon? Sorry, I zoned out there for a fucking moment. What the
So
fuck?
when originally I was grabbing these things, I
Yeah.
had used my sight, and something appeared out of the lockbox, but then quickly went back into it.
Yeah.
So I want to pick up the amulet, and I want to use my sight now that it's no longer in the lockbox.
You guys
Yeah.
ready to see the scariest Koarl drawing?
Yes.
Alright. Hold on. I got you. So right. Hold on. It's so spooky. Like I was so scared, dude.
Hey Nikki, you have fan art.
What?
Look in the Rebellion of the True Heir.
That's great.
That is... I love it.
Being scary. I don't like it.
Alright. I need to grab a picture that I haven't used in a long time.
Oh yeah, this is a question I've been meaning to ask. So when we use our special sight, does it actually have any like physical change? Like even through the illusion magic, does Itchy's eyes revert back?
They just
Something
glow.
Okay.
Does it strain our eyes in any way to use it? Because I assume we feel when we're using it, because it's a different kind of sight.
Yeah.
Ah,
I'll start appreciate if you put this up as
What
popping or
the
something.
fuck is that thing?
You see a gigantic infected abomination filled with ichor and corpses, like it's melded together by bones and ichor. Wrapped around in chains, there's a woman that stands upon it.
I'm so
You
glad
see
that I'm
this
not
woman
the one
as
seeing
well.
It's underneath this one.
Yeah.
Alright, no. You see this woman,
Oh shit! Oh fuck!
a remnant of her, and as you look at her, she looks at you, smiling.
That's not good. Oh wait, the dagger was hers. Fuck. Right? Well, that's not good.
You see something?
Don't use your sight, or she'll see you.
He will just nod.
Since I saw her physical form, I know who that is, right? Or like, or do I need to make a religion check?
I usually build robots for fun.
Sorry, say again?
Do I have to make a religion check to know who that is?
A religion check?
I know who that is, but does Itchi know it?
Itshi wouldn't know them, but you have advantage on knowing as something from beyond helps you.
Take a guidance. I still have my star chart out.
16.
That is Viara, the new goddess of death, the new pillar of death.
This belongs to Viara, the new pillar of death.
That doesn't sound very friendly, does it?
No. So, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to roll an Arcana check on this thing, see what the fuck this exactly is. And she would be asking for your help.
Alright.
Thank you
For who?
guys. Both of
Oh
you.
well, I mean, I'll be giving you guidance, that's for sure. Because Byron's just going over his star chart because he's trying to make sense of all the new stuff that's on it. He's still got the monocle.
I can't
on.
help. I'm piss scared.
But yeah, Itchi does have like a face of worry of whatever the fuck she's holding in her hand.
I mean, that person was on the chart, right?
No, these are two different people. You're talking about the Aquatal Zarian.
No,
then-
wasn't one of the other constellations.
No,
Didn't they say
Viara. No, Vikara.
Oh, okay.
Are two
Then that was
different.
just me mishearing. Okay. I would say because Byron doesn't know much about. He tries to stay away from gods, and seeks higher power, so he doesn't know that much about gods. That's why he became a star druid, because that's more of like an expanse that you can delve into.
Yeah.
So he doesn't know a lot about gods, so I don't see an app other than giving you guidance. I don't think he can assist you in any way. He'll just look and be like,
Alencia, are you helping me?
Yep.
and yeah, I'll just be giving you guidance.
Come on. 16.
This is consistent.
Hmm.
Alright. So if anyone references to the picture, I have something for you. I love this.
Honestly, Egg, that drawing reminds me of like the Binding of Isaac, and it makes me laugh.
Alright. Alright. Every single time Koarl pulls out the big picture, he's just like, wow.
Scared.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I lost my arm from this man, Stinky.
Don't rush it. Stinky
does.
pop.
I leave all of my possessions to Orochi.
He does
And
look pretty
Nessie.
scary.
Anyway, 16 Arcana check on Vyara's amulet.
Alright. Arcana. 16. Oh yeah, 16 total. Okay. Alright. This is one of Vyara's acolytes. Necklace. Still very powerful. Means it still has some connection to her. That's why when you looked at it the way you did, you saw her. Very strong connection.
What's it do?
It's no different than a cleric's reliquary. Something to use to cast magic or to use to pray.
Going to chuck it in the fire.
Very well.
The fire explodes.
The fire turns black
Oh god.
for a moment. And then back.
Is the amulet in there or is it destroyed? What's going on?
Amulet is destroyed.
Well, that's gone. That's someone we should be messing with.
I mean, was it really a good idea to just be chucking it like that?
Hell if I know. Oh,
No, I just put normal fire on there.
That's a good idea, because right now everything else is on fire!
That's what it would have looked like. It's not
I'm
going
just
away.
I'm just saying because there's a lot of things that we found in this town that seemed like they were sealed or something like that. That thing
Yeah.
was locked in a box. If they could have just, if anyone could have just chucked it in the fire and had it been destroyed, that would have been easy. Maybe it was holding something else.
no. Although the connection to Vyar was still strong, it was nothing more than a cleric's reliquary.
Yeah, but if it's a connection, if it's something that they knew about or had a connection to them, I mean, they know where they would definitely feel where it was cut.
All I can say now is that Vyara had people here, like any of the gods. Anywho, on a lighter note, let's go blow this horn, shall we? She is obviously dodging the question because this is pretty. Even for her dealing with Seraless, this is fucked.
What?
For the first time in a minute, he actually falls behind.
Okay.
I like to imagine that he's still just bouncing in the bucket. Like he didn't leave it at all. This entire
Alright.
this entire interaction.
Hang on. He's just hopping back and forth. Wait, before you do that, I
Yeah.
just want to try something, just in case. He's gonna start placing the spoons around, like, propped up in... Is this all just like a stone floor? Or is it like... is there
It's
just
like
further-
stone pathways that's been like cracked and broken through by the nature around, so there you could easily find dirt to like jab it
Okay.
into.
Yeah, so he's going to just kind of arrange them in the way that the hands were that he has on his sheets, just to kind of put them in a proper position.
All right.
All right. Just in case it's hostile. I mean, it brings something here. It doesn't mean it's friendly.
You're right. She's going.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
All right, everyone, back up, back up.
I can help.
Okay.
He just hides behind Alencia.
Okay.
Fuck.
I break my mic, and then things happen. As you expel the arcane knowledge that you have of these runes and things and their powers that they can reside, these runes activate, and this area can technically be. So this is the same as the hand, so it's a little different than the other things. All right, this area is protected as well.
It's just a tiny little spoon.
They're larger spoons, actually.
A slightly
What I was
larger
Yeah,
spoon.
they're like made for like Goliaths and stuff.
That's
Yeah.
why you thought
Okay.
they'd make good, like, sign steaks or whatever. Well, that'd be a good idea. Keep him with the spoon gimmick.
Guess the horn didn't go off the first time. Let me do it again.
You just see a little pop up. Are you sure?
Yeah, are you sure you'd like to blow the horn?
Are you
Yes,
sure?
Oh, hey, Krypton.
Oh shit, Krypton?
Holy shit!
Krypton! Krypton!
I mean, you gotta listen to Papa John. He
Yeah,
always-
bro. Papa John, he tells us not to use magic. I didn't listen to him. That's why I became a wizard.
Also, Nikki, you might want to bring Hop down here because your map's spread pretty thin.
Yeah, I know.
Trust the crust.
Also, I do have a
Papa
question though, like out of character. So beyond this wall here, is there like more map, or is that just blindness? I'm just looking at the grid; it gets cut off. I'm looking at the map.
Yeah.
There's like this wall right here.
Yeah, that's it continues into forest.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah. But this forest is melding into this forest. So like
Wow.
the two different the birches and willows are starting to combine.
Also, my sub ran out, unfortunately.
That's sniping. How dare you?
Alright.
Oh,
Third time's the charm.
That could be even lower.
Alright. Alright, no. I said it was good. You're Gucci. Your camp will actually be more protected from the fog than before. Thank goodness Araya already got his sample before you did this.
Before the stakes or the horn?
Before the stakes. You're blowing the horn?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they said that.
Oh
3
my
times.
God.
Yeah, they said it like
Sorry.
4 times.
Sorry.
Three separate times I blew the horn.
Yeah.
You hear the weird snarls of a creature. And then something bursts through the forest.
What the fuck is he just went off the map?
Jeez.
Guess he didn't like us.
It stops and sits and almost like leans itself down. This is a
Why does it keep moving?
It keeps
away?
moving back into the
It
Oh.
stopped for me. I don't
There.
know what you guys are talking about.
Yeah, no, for me it just kept moving back into the darkness.
Yeah, it's here now.
And now it is.
So here's what this beautiful creature looks like.
What is this?
Absolutely beautiful, but it's no dog.
Make me a
No
nature
dog.
check.
That ain't no
Okay.
dogfish, but I still love him.
No.
Bad.
Byron, being one of more nature, this is a type of sloth.
Sloth.
Would you look at this absolute unit? He goes up. It's sat.
That looks
Like,
sloth.
it looks docile, right?
Yeah, it's docile. It even has like a saddle on it with areas for storage and enough. He can carry all of you.
I'd
He's
like to
like-
immediately go to it and start petting it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Byron's just
he
trying-
could carry all of you, but that would be the maximum.
Yeah, I guess
I-
Byron and Koarl are both petting him.
Alright. It enjoys this and makes.
So it's a relic slot? What does that mean?
That's just a really old sloth that's, it's... You have a horn of sloths. It will call upon beasts of burden. The relic sloth is one of the older sloths in this northern region. Or, well, more to the northern region of this place. But they were pack mules and things. Someone made a magic item that allows you to summon one. I guess it's always nearby.
Does it have a duration or anything, or is it just around here until we dismiss it?
Around here until you dismiss it.
Oh, cool.
Well, it'll stay here for the, like, whole day.
Byron wants to try to make friends with it.
I'm already on its back if I can.
Oh
do
yeah,
that.
you get on its back and it's okay with it. Just lets you get on.
Gonna make like an animal handling check to try to like befriend it. He's a big boy.
I was not expecting this.
I love him.
Neither was I.
Can we keep him?
Well, as far as I can tell. Yes?
If you could take care of it, then sure.
I believe as long as we have this horn. It is magical in nature. So,
We got
Yeah.
all kinds of good stuff from this town.
Old things left behind from a high magic society.
here you go, Biran. Byron.
Ooh. Yes, I am Byron. Yes, thank you.
Yes, that's my name.
Sloth petting intensifies.
Indeed.
Pets cutely. Blushes cutely.
Well,
The sloth really enjoys the pets and pats. You will not have to make animal handling checks. This creature is bonded to you as a friend and will treat your allies as such. But if it is attacked and everything, it will try to,
run away.
Yeah.
Well,
not run away. It will stand and fight. It is still, Hey, by the way, Soviet, if you're watching, you can turn into this. It's only CR rating 2. I know you can get back up there again. This thing is adorable. This thing also, one thing that's well known about these wonderful creatures, it can actually use it's very hard to knock these creatures over. So like if like an attack is like knocks a creature prone or knocks it away a few feet, it actually can resist those things.
Not
nice.
prone to prone. Got it.
Yeah, so very rarely will you ever fall off this creature. It can hold its own. It also has a climbing speed. Is
Oh my god.
kind of slow though, but it does have a climbing speed.
It's actually your walking speed, but up a wall.
But I think that is a perfect time to end things.
I just want my dog, bro. I want my fish dog.
You're gonna have
I
like
want
10
my
more
dog.
sessions.
I want my dog.
I would say wait until we have a safe place for your little puppy to be, to, join. Otherwise, it'd be sad.
Bro, I want my little puppy dog.
Blows horn. This thing just bursts through the trees, Koarl. Big puppy.
What's that, puppy dog?
Oh man, wait until we show this to Zaraya. That he is going to. He's gonna freak out, but it's gonna be awesome.
I think this is an amazing creature. I love it.
Don't worry, this thing is just a gymnasium to this, to Koarl.
He's such a big boy.
What are you typing so loudly about?
Typing angrily.
Sorry, I forgot my noise suppression was turned off for the sounds. Anyways. Thank you all for joining us today, chat. And also, hugs. You guys are all wonderful. I will see you all next week. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.